Please. Guide tutorial.
Just listen to her and listen to her body, and when she shows you how to do it.
So how do you listen to her body?
Yeah, how do you listen to her body?
The breathing. Come on, guys, the breathing.
Trying to reply your oxymoron.
No,
Sure, but hope you guys are good, hope you guys are great. Welcome to Whatspoppin worldwide. I'm your boy Phiri, and I'm going with my homeboy Babaomncane, as you know.
What's up, man?
Yeah. So today we got a special guest, as you can see on Twitter. Umuntelambon. So yeah. So we're chilling with an after student, director, producer, actress. Right?
Yeah.
It was Ed Komzanti Magic, right?
Yeah.
Superstar level, boy.
Yeah. And
Another
also
one.
An upcoming DJ. So guys, welcome. Khalifa. THANDEKA SEHOOLE. Shazanda. Non-shiny Zanda.
We don't feel it no more.
Shiny Zanda.
No, you go crash, mo.
Drop that thing of yours.
Ay, wait, nakada. Ay, wait, na ya crash eh.
Yeah, one.
Hi, wait, so yeah, Khalifa, how are you, baby girl?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm delicious, as you can see. I'm happy. Yeah,
Even glowing, boy.
Oh,
I'm proud of you,
dark,
man.
but I'm dark. You know what I mean? So yeah, so Khalifa, just for those who don't know you, like, just give us a few intro of maybe things that you've missed out on with regards to
Okay, so firstly, I'd like to be referred to as THANDEKA,
Yeah.
because if you look for me on the socials or wherever,
Yeah.
you'll find me as THANDEKA, not Khalifa, because
Yeah.
Khalifa is kind of like a name that I prefer to be called at home.
And I love that name.
Yeah. Thank you.
Mhm.
So, I was born in the South
Mhm.
on the 7th of July. I'm 21.
And the South video,
You're blind. I actually wonder how things would have been if I grew up that
So
side.
when was the first time you went to a party? First time. We could
Oh.
the first time we could talk about. Yeah. The first time we had the first drink.
First drink.
Yeah.
It was 2012, ne? My
2012.
sister, like, popular water.
What?
Water. It was like
Water.
water.
That thing.
I don't know how you
It's
say
not
it.
water, it's water.
Yeah.
Water.
Yeah, there used to be an
it
ad
came
before.
It was like a side or something like that.
Yeah.
So my couple, we were out on a cousin's outing. Go to Rothinyembe. Before shit went down.
Yeah.
Can do.
Yo, bruh.
Yeah.
So I had my first sip. It was nice, but I was like, I'm nice. And then I got drunk for the first time in 2015.
So no, I want to understand the
Grade
scenario
eight.
of first sip, but I understand the
First
scenario of
sip.
first sip. Yeah.
Reslomi.
Yeah.
My sister's like, she's my cousin, but I call her my sister.
Yeah.
She's like 14 years older than me.
Yeah.
So like, she's like, no, taste that. I taste. And then my other cousin had Hunter's Gold. No taste. I'm like,
It's okay.
this actually tastes like cold drink, man. Maraki cold drink and something energetic thing. So yeah, nothing really happened because it was just a sip. I was like, oh, interesting, that's nice. And I'm nice. Yeah.
So can I please also add a couple of things?
Yeah.
So you know, I've known THANDEKA for like the past 6 years in my life.
Yeah.
We both come from the same high school and everything. I saw the whole transition. But I just have to ask, like, what happened between the THANDEKA and the Khalifa? Why is there like a boundary between the two names? Why aren't you using Khalifa as much as before? And now you refer to like THANDEKA. Is it like a transition thing when you're older, you started using this name because of your history back in high school?
Not really my history back in high school. So let me tell the story from the beginning. So I remember go crèche, ne? So we would learn how to write our names down,
Okay.
right? So then I had a problem with writing my full name because I've got my name is 10 letters. So it was really difficult to have to write 10 letters. Every other person is writing like Newo, Mpo, Hufedile. Like it was very easy. So for me it was kind of difficult, and as time went on, I didn't really like my name. I remember asking my mom once, Like, Mama, I want to change my name to Tsofat. She's like, what? Never. If you want to do that, I'm going to disown you. I'm like, I failed. As I grew older, I understood what Khalifang actually means and what it says. And it says, be wise. It's basically an instruction, which is the same as Thandeka, be loved. You know? But as time went on, I got to varsity. My issue is people spelling my name incorrectly.
It just frustrates you.
Yeah, and not pronouncing it properly, you know. I've got white people that call it like in a different way and
Khalifang.
Yeah, or Khalifang, you know, that whole vibe. And it's like, what the hell, bro? Like,
they don't have those syllables.
Yeah, you know. So it's just like, you know what, actually, let's go for the easiest name to spell, to write, to even pronounce. So Thandeka. And also it's because I was named after my father's paternal grandmother.
Oh.
So I believe that if you're going to be named after someone, you somehow carry that other person's soul with you.
Okay.
So what do you believe in? Like spiritually?
I believe in God and I acknowledge my ancestors. So what I mean by that...
But you can't choose two at the same time, you know?
Yeah, hence I'm saying that I believe in God and I acknowledge my ancestors because now I can never say that I don't acknowledge... No, there's a difference between believing and acknowledging.
Okay. Explain that.
Acknowledging is me acknowledging the fact that there was a person like this in my life.
Yeah.
You know, acknowledging the fact that this person is the reason why I'm here today. Because without Nomvula, my late grandmother, then Akuna Thandeka. Or without Thandeka, Akuna my great grandfather. Without my great grandfather, then there's no Thandeka. There's no what you call it, Khalifa. You know, or my father. So that's so believing. It means that I believe that there's a higher power, and the higher power is God Almighty.
Are you a Christian?
I'm a believer.
You're a believer.
Meaning, when you're a believer, you can go into any religion.
Yeah.
Have you tried Islamist?
No, I haven't as yet because I'm still trying to find myself with my spiritual journey. You know, so I'm still trying to find my feet and.
Are you gifted spiritually?
Yeah, I'd like to believe so.
Why? You'd like to believe so?
Yeah, because I mean, or maybe I'm saying this because society has made it seem like for someone to believe that you're actually really gifted, you have to have difaha and the whole shebang, you know. But I believe I'm spiritually.
So I also have to ask you this. Sorry, ne? Like in high school, like you always had the greatest advice for artists, but I never actually picked you up as an artist. Like after like high school, I saw you in a movie. I was like, Yevana. Now she's an actor. Like while I had like drama classes, like you never even showed any sides of like creativity. So how did it actually spark? Which, you know what? I love acting. Let me go to after. Let me go do this. Let me go do this. Like, how did that actually start and when? Because most of us were shocked when we saw you on the TV screen. Or are you those type of people that are just silent and just like plan their moves ahead?
So I've had my cousin ask me this yesterday actually. She was like, I never thought that you'd actually get into the entertainment industry. I thought that you'd do something corporate like marketing or law, you know. So I'd say maybe it's a thing of moving silently. And also it's another thing of me actually discovering that I think I should actually like make my craft a business.
Are you an explorer?
Yes, I am. They call me Dora the Explorer. I'm joking.
Dora, okay, Boots. Where's Boots the monkey? Not sure.
Or that fox. What's the name of that fox that steals?
Slice.
I feel like it's a right. No.
But
You didn't have DSTV.
I guess I used to watch sports. I'm a sports person. But then so I wanted to ask, right? Going back to like the spirituality part, like what event have you like
encountered for me to say this? So I remember the first time was it's not really the first time, right? But because the first time
What does that mean? I play scoopers, all types of
No, not these kinds. It's something like this, ne? But it's like bigger. Like
it's a bass drum.
Yeah, bass drum. So I remember it was my grandmother's cousin's funeral, so we were there. I was standing like a bit further from the drum. So the more they kept beating the drum, my heart kept beating faster, and I didn't understand why. I asked my dad, I'm like, did you feel this? I asked my dad, did you feel this? They're like, nah, you didn't feel it. Then my first encounter was in 2018.
Yeah.
Around March, there was brass band.
Brass band.
Yeah.
You used to play in a brass band?
No. They came to church. It was like a church event. So they came to church.
So,
no, I came apostol, I came Methodist. I Methodist, I was baptized to Methodist. So, so my heart keeps beating fast. I'm like, I can't I can't stand this. So I told my best friend, nah, dude, I'm going out. I would go out, and then some other lady that was mentoring me at the time, she's like, no, relax, nothing's gonna happen. 1 2 my best friend's cousin's next to me, and she's like, in the name of Jesus, nothing will happen to you. I blacked out.
What?
No, can you kill it those last group?
I can't say more kill it or ki moya has a little.
Kimoyo mi bine itwa no money can. No, because you're in a holy place. It has to leave or it's coming in. Between the two.
So it was actually probably moya o halalelang and the moya o halalelang willing one overwhelmed.
So
to a point where to a point whereby I couldn't handle it and I let go. Normally, I always keep it in. Sometimes there's something here.
Like butterfly.
No, not butterfly, but there's something that Tamile Bao.
Hey, cheese boy.
That's why I see Amazulu abantu bokuqala emhlabeni.
Inkosi yadala izulu nomhlaba. Zulus first before any culture. Zulu nomhlaba. Just like that. Asingalwini guys.
Your guys didn't have another name to call your clan.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a
I'm representing the clan.
So what does that mean? What does that mean? I said, fuck man.
I'm still explaining, you know?
Yeah.
So I had that feeling, and then 1 2 blacked out, and then I came to, and I was like, what happened? Tell me, you were screaming, what? So when I got home, I had bruises on my foot.
No.
Because I was kicking the whole time. I just felt so tired, and my throat was so painful because I was screaming.
So I have a question.
It was bad.
I have a question. So have you ever had weird dreams? Maybe Abazulu's back or they talk Amatrim and all that. How does that happen?
So I kind of heard that whatever onali pizza handle ubonaka dinoga, metsi, thaba, mukhulu or ing. So now I can edit dinoga. So when I was 6, I dreamed gang snakes, gang pythons.
Do you know what that means in Zulu culture? No satsanomni. You dreaming snakes at the age of 6?
Yeah.
How is that even possible? 6. 6. That says something.
Someone is currently pregnant.
That's the snakes.
No. I'm saying when I was 6 years old.
Yeah. And they can't hear you, right? You know that, right? Yeah. But you were saying.
Yeah, when I was 6. And because we had moved in recently, more west, more progressive.
Oh.
So I told my I scream every night.
So when you
That's 6.
Okay. So when you dream about the snakes, right? What is the scenario? What happens?
They they're on top of each other. The brown, black. No, not on top of me, but in my dream I see it on. Sometimes I either dream of it in fita mo sling dream color. It's a room divider.
Anaconda.
Not even, I've never watched it because I have a phobia of snakes.
For real?
But it's not that deep because I can watch a snake on the phone and Marano hike again. No.
Have you seen it live?
No.
You've never seen a snake live?
I've seen it through the glasses go zoo.
That's all.
That's all.
Yeah, that's all. But seeing it live, I've seen the holes, but I've never seen it live. So I think I'd either piss on myself or
Shit. So then what do you do like about that? Like since Fido finally out, like what was the next step? Like how did you react? How was your day? Did you felt like now you are different from like other kids? Did you feel like
I remember, you know what's funny? Okay, I'm not a sangoma, guys, and I'm not like a transit, and I don't think that's my children. But I remember when I was around that age, around that time, right? I remember so we were given this idea that masangoma ke batho ba sing sharp. Like what na hane ke bona le sangoma yo ne ke tshuwa yo because also I remember when we used to stay go south never complexing so
where go south
go Ridgeway.
Yeah, my uncle used to stay there. Yeah, that was store.
Ridgeway.
But yeah.
But yeah, so hopla ka Saturday ka 6 ne re tswa ke dikupu tsa mme ole. Re tswa ke mathwasana a hae arasa, you know. But yeah, like we were given that idea and painted that idea or masangoma batsosa and all. So I was like to them, Kile sangoma, and I was like, when I grow up, kile sangoma.
And I remember you saying that grade 11 wait, Nikki Dula back opposite little Khalifa. Now Dula so Ostulo. Yeah. For real, boy.
Don't lie. He must actually take a shot for lying because we said that he's gonna take
no, but I'm not lying. That's short. Why would I lie about such a thing? Boy.
Yeah.
Sunday, why are you acting like it's a lie?
Here we go.
Baby boy.
But the thing is, I'm not lying. People from Addis can prove this.
Who?
Only me.
Okay, you can't name drop, but
I can't name drop, but only me. Like I used to have deep conversations with Khalifa. Like she used to tell me, Khuri, I think I have an awakening, you know, like
that I will agree. We did have conversations.
We did have conversations.
But me
like
having a trance at school, I've never ever.
No, that's the thing. When you have a trance, you can't see or hear yourself. But the people around you know.
Is that you?
I was the closest person to her. I even told, I was like, Khalifa, what was that? She was like, I was like, who know? I was like, so I'm not lying. She even did it now. So I don't understand why I took that shot. I don't understand. But to ask another question, I understand.
You're joking. Tell them that you're joking.
But I'm not joking. I understand.
Lying, guys.
Yeah, in the entertainment industry, like we face a lot of challenges. Like I'm in the music and sound engineering part of entertainment. So have you ever like faced any predicaments like in acting? Like so tell us the challenges, the ins and outs. Have you seen directors choose a much beautiful actor than you because of such things? Like tell us more. We don't know much about the acting industry.
I can't really say much about it because in my first year, my plan was to actually go to AVDA to become an actress.
Okay.
But as time went by and I got to explore, the nice thing about AVDA is that you get to explore your other... You get to learn new things and you gain new skills, you know? Okay. So after acquiring the new skills of knowing how a camera operates, how sound operates, how being a director feels, how being a producer is.
Okay, how to handle the whole equipment.
Yeah, and being behind the scenes. I was just like, actually, I think this is where I want to be, you know? Because that's like, it's really good having to acquire more skills than just sitting. Not that I'm discrediting actors or discrediting,
no one is going to discredit,
you know? But I'd rather have more skills than just be someone that's in front of the camera. It's a beautiful gift to have because, I mean, not everyone has it. If you were to say, Kuluvagazi, no. What can I know? Is that
it's
your alter ego?
Born Comedy 7. I hope there's not a 26 or 27 watching this.
Khalifa. THANDEKA and like
why Atlekhang?
Usually Atlekhang, Akir.
You in Gaga.
Say my name. Say my name. Atlekhang.
Okay, THANDEKA. I missed you, man.
I didn't remember you, man.
I know. But yeah, I wanted to ask, like, when did you break your virginity?
Yo,
Can I answer that one?
Utsibela kayo.
wait, but what on a kirobana
Wait. Utsibela kayo wena.
Skile wang jwetsa akere.
Yeah.
Fede i-choice.
Go ahead.
Okay, e ra bua le
Yeah,
nna. Okay, ke tla tshola. Mphethe wonke ama-5 mara uzozikhulumela akere utse o batla o bua.
Keep ama-5. Keep.
2017
Lies.
2018.
20. Short.
why am I
2023.
Short.
mara ya fela
Akunapa.
You're right.
kona doesn't have to be like that. Alcohol consumption in South Africa is a very dangerous thing because of our friends, not because of alcohol, because of our friends.
Wow.
No, bang means I don't want to drink because I wasn't lying. I just wasn't sure.
Phuza ngithi umzulu phuza ndoda.
Baba.
Baba.
Bafo.
Man, it's not fair.
No.
I'm expecting a child next week. You know, say guys.
Yeah. But I know le iba mfana. I know le iba mfana. But yeah. When. And how was it? Because obviously you party.
Did you
and
scream?
I know parties and sex and what.
Did you scream?
They
No,
come
it
together.
happened with a friend of mine. He used to be my friend.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, when I did show.
it was.
Okay.
But what do you mean? What are you saying, Kadicho?
No, we'll get to that. Explain the situation.
So like, yeah, man, it was just. It was okay.
She was smiling. You're special. Man.
No, he wasn't. He's just a friend.
Nah, it wasn't one born.
Like-
Yeah. But like, how was the
But
experience?
she broke your virginity. Is this all you have
No,
to
he
say?
didn't break my virginity. I think we get too mistaken it. You know, like he didn't break my.
So who
virginity.
did?
Not break.
Not
we had
who did.
sex.
Yeah,
we had
we had sex. Had
Yeah,
sex.
we had
Yeah,
sex.
yeah, yeah.
I had sex for the first time
Yeah.
with the woman.
For real?
Yeah, and then I had sex the second time with the man.
How
That's
is it
when-
with the woman?
Yeah, it's so amazing. The girl was my friend, and
Yeah. So the foreplay game, because I heard you guys are good with foreplay.
yeah, because we know where to touch, how to touch, where to touch. You know,
Hmm.
so it was really good.
So you
Shout
should
out to
teach
her.
us.
So are you bisexual?
Yes, I'm bisexual.
Yeah. Please. Kopa fela or guide tutorial. Because we're not.
Just listen to her and listen to her body, and when she shows you how to do it,
So how do you listen to a body?
Yeah, how do
like,
you listen to a?
the breathing.
Like a ox,
Come on, guys, the breathing.
tshwanetse re plug your ox mo.
No, it
boy. One to like a cue.
no,
But yeah.
no.
But yeah.
Why ne re tswa dindende? We just tenderized.
Drip, it's drip.
I'm sorry guys, we are not the type to tenderize. But it was a juicy story. And she was saying like we have to listen to the breathing. Like and the everything. But you know one thing
Yeah,
with
the
women.
breathing how? Explain. Oh, explain. Yeah.
So it goes, guy. You also need to like communicate with her.
Yeah.
Can you
Ask her if
demonstrate?
she likes it.
So-
No, I can't demonstrate that. But like you can easily just ask her, do you like it?
Okay. But then what are the parts that like are most vulnerable to touch? The
Nipples,
nipples.
clit.
So how do you play with the nipples? Like
Wait, do research, guys. No.
okay, mudala ka ding no. Hey.
Yes. We know. Now we know.
Oh, that's why DJs get a lot of
Hey, that's why.
I didn't know
Ha. Oh.
Yeah. Nice.
For the pulpit.
Yo, hey, Okay, it's interesting. It's interesting. So
Yeah.
it's the nipples and what else?
And the clit.
And the clit.
Well, the ladies will correct me or come up with more suggestions in the comment section. So what actually inspired me is, so I realized that it's a good skill being in front of the camera and actually being able to be vulnerable enough to actually cry